Regina Downtown Business Improvement District represents the businesses between the railroad tracks to 13th and then Broad to Albert. We create marketing promotions to promote the businesses, things like our clean team.
We kind of each run our own little department. So myself, I run the clean team. Jill looks after the marketing communication side.
At Regina Downtown, we run a variety of different events. This includes big ones like Frost or the Grey Cup event we held a few years ago, but we also hold summer concert series as well as Summer in the Square events.
Our goal is to get everyone to come downtown. We look after the streets, pressure washing, graffiti. We want to make it a clean and welcoming environment for people to work, to visit, to shop, to hang out.
We also do a lot of advocating, so conversations with politicians about funding for things like our outreach program, and I think we have a great team here that shares those same values.
I learned 3 things that I think really stuck with me. One of them was the confidence that Regina Downtown had improving their inclusive hiring. I also learned about being really direct in communication, just saying what you mean, meaning what you say. And then I would also say everybody can benefit from accommodations, not just someone who specifically needs one.
My son is a member of the Autism Resource Center, so I was very familiar with the services they offered, and as he was going through their programs, I thought this is a great opportunity, and we always have employment opportunities here. It really came out of seeing the services that ARC provided for my own child.
At the Autism Resource Center, I am one of the inclusive employment consultants. My role is to work with autistic adults, and I help them find and maintain meaningful employment.
They reached out. She's like, I have 4 people for you that are looking for jobs. I thought, all right, I don't have to interview people. So I hired 4 guys that summer.
And he would often ask me if I had anyone to fill the positions that he had.
I think we're probably going on 9-10 years now. It's been quite a while.
We've worked together every season. They've provided tons of volunteer opportunities for our members as well, and they're always willing to work with more people, so it's a really wonderful relationship.
It just creates that vibrancy that we're trying to emulate in our downtown. This year we experimented with keeping Brandon on for the full year.
And of course I still want to keep working for RD till I pretty much retire.
It is building employment skills, it's providing that social interaction, it's providing that experience of being out in the public and gaining comfort.
Once I got the hang of not using those maps anymore, and that's when I started to get used to learning on where I'm going.
It's just about finding that right fit for the right person and making sure that we take advantage of the opportunity when it arises.
It was a bit of a hard experience because, I mean, like I didn't know what to do and didn't know where I was going.
Nobody knows the streets downtown at the beginning, right? We did have to bring in a job coach.
AJ, who had worked for us for multiple years, we were able to bring him back to provide that mentorship.
I think Brandon really enjoyed having like a buddy with him to help teach him and help show him how to do the job. And it was important coming from a former employee who's done this for many years, but I think it was also important coming from another autistic person.
And then after, when he left, that's when I started doing things on my own, so I managed to do that.
And now Brandon, like, he's even approached me. He's like, oh, I'd like to try training some guys too.
We're continuing to see ARC create employees that help the next generation.
It's seeing them come out of their shell and becoming great workers.
My favorite memory of working with the RD was the people. It's like family, and of course I still have the boys.
His boys are the other members of the clean team. They work together as a team, and I think that really makes Brandon feel included and welcomed here, that he can rely on his boys.
I still want to work for RD because, I mean, RD is like my best home that I got.
We're all about giving people a chance, letting everyone get out there into the workforce.
They all really value inclusion, and over the last few years that has proven to work really, really well for them.
If you're in an environment where everyone looks the same as you, talks the same as you, has the same ideas, it's not really a place of growth. When you're on a diverse team, it provides a space for innovation.
Any job should be inclusive, and anyone should have the opportunity to take a job.
It is a fun experience that I'm still having, so I mean, it's kind of fun.
If we can be that example of inclusive hiring, I think that's great, and something that we hope inspires others to do the same.
Diverse teams are successful teams.